Hey, Michelle. Hey, I need your help setting up a conference call with Obi up there at the Benton County, where the court where they get people to get admitted to the hospital. Because I've got plenty of records showing that it's my it's my mother's problem with dirt that's what my problem is. My mental instability stems from uh, her and dad fighting, and then the recurrent PTSD that obviously her and Nicholas and me have, on top of you know everything that I might have had prior to that, was instigated by mom and dad. And see, this gut I have, I I believe it's from my pinched nerve. But you see where I'm at. So, yeah, I'm running at the last little gas droplets of credit that I mustered up last winter. So I'm kind of like, so I'm giving her an ultimatum to either drop the no trespassing order and let me back in, so I can heal, because my ribs going out, and I'll fill you in on that Wednesday. Well, I'll tell you now, since I'm recording this video, I don't have a time limit on it. If you hear oldies music in the background, it's Nemo's Dreamscape channel. I found it. Uh, uh, it helps a little bit. So um, anyway, but yeah, I've never needed music to sleep before, and if I found that if I turn that real down real low, it kind of backmasks the odd frequencies that are here, that are made by the diesels at Tyson's right over the hill here. And like if you go outside and walk around this filled in pool out there like I've been doing, uh, there you get on this uh, what is it, northeast side of the pool right there, and it's just harmonic from the diesel engines over there, and it's just real low frequency, and you can feel it. You can feel it in your body. It's strange. Anyway, but um, so I see you Wednesday, but I need you. We need to do this, because Wednesday, I believe, is either my. I think Wednesday's the day I have to leave here. So, and I don't know if I have enough money to get another week here or not. And I haven't talked to my brother in months, and I don't know. He's got a loft that I could stay in, but I don't want. I don't want to fucking have to move out of my fucking house. That's my house. If she can get some fucking help and some pills to sedate her, I can take care of fucking all the shit that needs to be taken care of at the house. If I can get over this rib being out. But I ain't gonna get better if I can't have my own bed, because this bed's fucking making me hurt more. She's got Munchausen syndrome light or something, and then she's got obsessive compulsive disorder, and of course the PTSD from my dad, being the shit that we all went through with him, and on top, she's just an inverted narcissist. And I know you've only been seeing me for a little while, but I've got records, that every single instance of me going manic has been associated with her. She taught me about all this cycling, and is why I studied psychology and stuff. It's because I wanted to understand why the fuck my parents were the way they were. Why was I and all this stuff. So I studied psychology, and I know how to deal with the police. I know how to deal with fucking people. There's nothing fucking apparently. There's nothing wrong with me, except for I talk a little fast, or stutter or something like that. Or mainly it's people not understanding what the fuck I'm talking about. Because when the cops were on the phone with me yesterday, uh, they we were at the end of the conversation we were having, and because I had called mom and she said that I had said I was going to burn the fucking house down. I said I didn't say that. So now today I told her, I'm going to have her fucking evicted if she doesn't. Because she was telling me, no, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not need to get help. You need to go to the hospital if there's something wrong with your feet. Because I got blisters on my feet. This first day I got here, I had to walk on this floor barefoot because I had shoes on, didn't have socks on, had my slipper shoes on, and I don't know if it was that or if it's something to do with my rib and this little uh, place right here, my back right here is kind of broke out. Here, I'll show you. It's been like that for months. Uh, it's been like that for months. It just broke out. I'll show you when we get in the office. I can't see it right there. But yeah, I don't know what got on my feet, but I've got it ain't dry skin. It's so we keep it moisturized with oils and stuff. Uh, After that, I haven't been putting on anything on them prior to that. But like I got in this motel room and they're itching so bad on my heels and stuff and it's the blood shotting out. So I don't know if those steroid injections are having something happen. Something happened. So, and that see that that fucking I don't know how that happened. And this is where my ribs coming at my ribs out is ejecting poison out of my chest and stuff. I had those vapes for a while, but that's been a few weeks ago. I hadn't had any of those, and my rib got popped out from coughing, I think, but it won't. I've been to the chiropractor twice, and I was supposed to go back and have an X-ray done. Well, with my feet and that rib being it's not as bad as it was. I think it's back in place, but I still have this pain, when it develops when I'm sleeping. So I need like a space foam mattress, and I need that stem cell therapy, and it's $2,500. My insurance doesn't cover it, so I'm stuck raising the money for that. And I can't do that unless I have my platform and my computer set up. I can't do that while I'm out on the fucking street or motherfucking in some sort of fucking men's fucking group home where they're trying to get me to work at a factory putting parts together where I can't fucking stand up for more than an hour and a half, and I have to fucking lay the fuck back down, lay down, or else, and then I have to decompress by hanging by the like a sink. Every time I get up, I have to hang for a second to decompress, or this shit gets all fucked up. And that's from them making me lay carpet when they knew that I had a fucking spina bifida, scoliosis, and probably fucking knew about that fucked up disc before it got injured, and now it's beyond control to the point where I either have to get a shunt in there, a plastic disc, or try the stem cell therapy, because the steroids that they gave, the injection they gave me, that made me fucking manic as fuck, and I felt like it was real testosterone. You know what I mean? One every single female I seen during that time, I was like, I was wanting to go grab them and do bad things to them. You know what I mean? But no, you gotta help me here. Uh, she's got me kicked out of the house during fucking World War III and shit, and then the whole monkeypox thing. I'll fill you in on that Wednesday. I haven't been able to. Do any research into it, except for the fact that just following everybody else that's doing it and following the thing. But I'll tell you right now, they said the mainstream is saying that it's not as bad as what people are making it out to be. But because they've got vaccines already pre-ordered. They've got these vaccines ordered, and they have ran. We've got the files on the exercises they ran about this whole thing. The smallpox, the monkeypox, the smallpox, and just a different version of it. They've got the vaccines already. They ordered them. They already had them made, so they ordered them like so many millions of whatever, and they've done released it around the world. We got cases of it, fucking around the world. Just pop up, just all of a sudden, the Ukraine narrative fell to the floor, and here we got Russia uh, turning everything for, from petrodollars into gold standard. So Russia goes back to gold standard, and the fucking ruble starts climbing day before yesterday, right? Oh, he Putin cuts off fucking gas supplies to the European countries that won't convert to buy the gas with the rubles. We've got a major fucking problem setting up here, and now the reports are in that the supply lines will never correct themselves uh, due to the damage, the inclement damage, and not only the human, the manpower that's been lost, but the machinery that needs maintained for all this stuff to properly the whole food, the whole thing properly operate uh, properly. It's still operational at this point, uh, but it could go into non-operational mode, and that would be that would be a grid down situation where they cut the power off to to extradite the food riots into where people were dying off. So basically, they'd cull us to prevent a greater disaster coming into there was fucking gated communities and shit, all off on Long Island and the Northeast and where the rich people live. So the rich people around here, they don't give a fuck about it. I don't know. It just depends on what neighborhood you live in and all that, and what kind of security you could afford, or what kind of security you could feed at that matter. It's not about money at this point. It's about, man, can you give me a bag of rice? Fuck it, I'll shoot a million motherfuckers that try to come through here if you give me a bag of fucking rice. You know what I mean? So yeah, I did threaten to have my mother evicted, but I'm not threatening to fucking burn the fucking house down. I'm not fucking retarded. I know that I know not to incriminate myself. I'm not stupid, and all these people know I'm not stupid either. But you know what she said? Okay, I'll tell you what happened. She's cycling, and she doesn't believe that she says what she says after she says it. And this is how I know she's getting senile. She's getting dementia. Now, not only has she been complaining for the past 2 years about not being able to remember about bills and stuff, but uh, I have to constantly help her on the computer, and now uh, Nicholas is having to help her because because uh, she won't ask me because she's been setting me off here the past week or two really bad as after this reverse racism incident I had to deal with this occultist on the Generation Z channel. That's a big story. I can't get into it here. We'll have to talk about that at the meeting. We'll probably talk about that there, but we need to set up a. You need to call Obi and give her my perspective of that. I need because since I'm disabled, I've got to have legal aid, and I've got to have you because you're the one that knows my story. That psychiatrist that she got in there, I don't think she knows what she's doing. She prescribed me that risperidone, and then she filled it again. So I got 2 bottles of risperidone that I can't take unless I'm three or 4 days off my Vyvanse. It would give me a fucking heart attack. I looked at the medical stuff online, and it's like, yeah, don't take that unless you want a heart attack, son. And I was like, okay, but I really don't need it. I get a hold of some. I went and got some flour and some caramels. I'm fixing to eat me a caramel here and smoke one. That's helping a little bit, but shit, like I don't know how much credit I've got left. I haven't had time to check into my cards. Besides keeping my news going for everybody that is asking me for news. I wouldn't be doing that if it wasn't for people wanting my uh, coverage of all this stuff in this critical time. Now, Stranger, my editor, got ran over. Somebody ran him over on his motorcycle the other week ago, and his wife said he might be returning home tomorrow. But he's been in the hospital, and so we came across some information that we published, or that I published that I had him dig up, and then there's just a few different sources that I'm concerned about because the Fort Bragg police that because he was in the Fort Bragg military hospital, they investigated it at the scene. There was witnesses that had seen the vehicle and got the tags. I don't know if they've caught him or not. I haven't really texted his wife back yet, except for the other day when she told me he might be coming home. And then just the day before yesterday, a real prominent a guy that is about my age called James Munder. James Munder. Uh, he's out in California. And he's kind of like a targeted individual, and he was a little. Um, most people can't tell, with mental instability, but with someone like me, that's, I could tell. And he had a problem. I had followed him since the early days of YouTube. So he got ran off of YouTube and left, and then I guess he had come back about a year ago, and he was one of these, 10,000, uh, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 sub, can't remember exactly which, channels, a big channel, a pretty big channel for the conspiracy. Well, it's not conspiracy, it's not conspiracy theory while we're investigating and reporting on them. But they somebody ran him off the road and killed him, or he got in a car accident or something. And so I did a live stream because he was a respected YouTuber of the community, and a lot of people didn't know that he came back. So he had only was having like a 90 to 100 views on his stuff for the past year, where in prior like 3 years ago he was getting 10,000 views and stuff like that on his research, and he did in depth stuff, and like the algorithm pulled him through uh, resources and rabbit holes and stuff like that, like it does me and old Dave up there. But I don't. Like I said, the cops, these cops don't know. Uh, we were at the end of like I said, we were at the end of my conversation with him, and he said something. I said, no, I said I feel for you guys because probably half your force is gonna go home, walk off the job when SHTF happens. And he goes, whoa, what's SHTF? And I'm like, dude, you're an officer and you don't know what SHTF means? And no. I said, it means when shit hits the fan. He's like, what's that supposed to mean? I said, when the grocery stores dry up and everybody's knifing each other in the back for the last loaf of bread, that's what I mean. And he goes, oh. I said, yeah. I said, you know, and we were talking about income, our income levels and stuff like that when I was laying carpet compared to theirs. You know, they were similar living conditions to mine because we had the same income at that time. You know, now I'm lucky to have this be in this house that dad bought for my mother. You know, he fucking paid for the motherfucker, and since I was 19, working with my dad, that was my fucking labor that money came from. You think my fucking old skinny dad did very much work to earn what he was getting taken off the job? No. He made seams and stuff, but all the fucking heavy lifting and shit was me and my brother, and that fucking you can see by my what's happened to my back and what it's done to my fucking gut, you know, and I can't get I can't raise the proper money because I can't work in the workforce anymore. Mom and Nicholas wouldn't help me set up the table that I bought, the desk I bought in my room that I need to sit at. I got that new chair, but it's even worse sitting at that dresser now, and I can't move the motherfucker by myself. And I need help to set up that desk, to move the dresser out and to do something with it. She don't want to fucking cooperate with me like that, and she don't want to keep her goddamn mouth shut when I'm on the phone with somebody. It doesn't matter if it, you know, because if I had I work a home job, if I was talking to somebody on the phone, it doesn't matter who it is or what's going on. She fucking says smart ass shit, and it fucking interrupts my phone calls and stuff, you know, because of her fucking OCD and her goddamn Munchausen motherfucking narcissism shit. And if there's something wrong with me, it's because she won't fucking leave me alone about the fucking dirt. You know, I can't get help for her because people with OCD and Munchausen's and narcissism and PTSD, they don't think there's anything fucking wrong with them. And neither did I when they tried to get me to go to OGC. And you know, I learned that once you accept the fact that there's something wrong with everybody, and everybody needs a little fucking help, there's something wrong with you too. You know, everybody's got problems. Um, Most therapists have their own therapist. You know what I mean? Uh, so, well, I've expended a lot of energy here. It's fucking what time is it? It's 6. It's 7 o'clock. So, like I said, I see you Wednesday, and so we're gonna have to do this Wednesday. I'm gonna upload this as an unlisted video, so in case you need to have to forward it to Obi or something to show her that, you know, I'm perfect. I'm perfectly all right, except for, you know, my back. And when mom triggers me, when she's following behind me like Sherlock Holmes and Mr. Clean, you know, what all the time. It was okay. It was okay for well, no, it was never okay for her when I came back to the house last time. When she kicked me out the other month ago, and it was March. So I just held my tongue about her, and it was you know it was constant. It just made it worse though. It, me complying and not saying anything about her incessant fucking judgmental complaints about dirt on the floor, that I was bringing dirt in, and then, you know, 3 or 4 different times she screamed at me for taking my shoes off. There was mud on my boots. There's fucking mud on your shoes. Just take them off. You're leaving. I showed her. I pulled my shoes up and showed her. I said, "Look, there ain't nothing on my shoes, and they were perfectly clean. They hadn't even been back outside from being washed off the night before. You know, just shit like that." And then, you know, when you call her out on her fuckery, she just gets this blank stare and fucking, you know, she don't say anything. She don't. And what do you do with somebody like that, you know? And she, to the point, she sent me off the other day because I got this rib out, and she wanted me to fucking clean the fucking gutters. And here I am in the morning, you know, and I'm going back to lay down when she getting up and getting her morning stuff taken care of because she don't want me in her goddamn way. So I have that set up where I do the news in the morning at 6 in the morning to like 8 or 9, and then I'll go lay back down. Well, when I come back to the house, Nicholas had set up a schedule of going to bed at midnight, at 11 or midnight, because when I was gone for that week, she didn't have nobody to fucking fuck with except for him. So she had him a different sleep schedule. Well, that didn't last very long before he's up to fucking 4 o'clock in the morning every morning again. And when I get up and if something happens and you know she yells at me about dirt and he wakes up because I'm upset or she's yelling, then he fucking storms out of his room just for being woke up. And he don't even have to fucking work, you know, till 4 hours after 4 o'clock in the evening until, you know, so he freaks the fuck out, starts threatening to fucking kill me, chop me up, or, you know, or shit. He threatens mom, and she just lets it slide. But, you know, he's really got something. He's got Asperger's. I can deal with my fucking mental, I can handle my mental outbursts. But it only lasted so long up until about a week and a half ago. She started cycling again, and it's just every fucking minute she can't sit still without her fucking just cleaning shit. You know, I mean, scrubbing the floors over and over and over. Fucking what? You know, it's fucking maddening. And then when someone like that is on your ass, and you're not even making a mess or making dirt or anything, and even if I was, I clean the shit up when I get done later at night. When I'm going to bed, I clean up or whatever. But I don't clean. Look at this. Do you see a fucking mess here? I am not a messy person. I am fucking actually. I actually have. I actually have obsessive compulsive disorder from that fucking crazy bitch instilling that shit in my fucking head. And so the cops wanted to know why I was mad the other morning. And the, see this shit. It's on this shirt too. See that? That acid accident I had up on my vitamins. They got me in a hurry again, kicking me out of the house, acting like they're big bad motherfuckers that they're gonna come in there and make me fucking pack faster, right? That they told me that they had a damn a motherfucking bank robber to go arrest. That I wasn't important enough. That I need to hurry the fuck up. So they got me in a hurry, and I didn't even get that acid acid pack. So I don't know how it got on this other bottle, but it was on this other bottle in there rolling around on my fucking all my goddamn shirts fucking permanent red dye on them. So even if I could get a normal job or wear normal clothes, it looks like I'm fucking bleeding, you know. So I told him, I said, yeah, there is something that I'm mad about. Come to think about it, y'all need to tell your goddamn officers that they fucking got me in a hurry, ruined all my fucking clothes, you know. And I told him, that's what I told him. I said I'd accept uh, not a contribution, but a reimbursement if I didn't know that you guys operate on the same income level that I used to when I was self-employed. Because them motherfuckers don't make a lot of money. You know, I mean, they make a living, but they ain't fucking rich and get a lot, you know, unless they're in scamming the drug, shit. So, um, yeah, I'm not messed. Look, if I was some sort of dirt fucking monger, wouldn't it be thrashed in here? I got my shirt and my hat set up because I got my pajama shirt on, and she brought a bunch of shit over to me day before yesterday, and it was stuff I didn't need, and I had to go through it and arrange it. But like I had to bring a whole bunch of this stuff. I needs to go back to the fucking house that she brought. She didn't bring me any pajama bottoms or anything, but she brought me like 2 things of jeans, and I only needed just 2 pairs. And she brought me. I don't know. She's 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 out of it, man. She's totally fucking believes like in this woke fucking agenda shit about the abortion. She thinks she has the right to fucking abort me at 44 years old. Seriously. Because she tells me all the time that she wishes she had aborted me. You don't fucking tell someone that without totally expecting them to pull out a gun and you know shoot you or something. God forbid there was a gun in the house because she'd fucking abort me with it, you know. So I mean I'm not the fucking assailant here. She's like I told that cop that called me. I said, dude, you need to go look at my record compared to my mother's and see that I have never in all the shit that I've been in trouble for, I have never fucking assaulted anyone. Okay? And the times I had gotten a fight as a teenager, it was over drugs and they jumped me for it. Jumped me for shit that I wouldn't mind fucking anything to do with me. They're just taking it out on me. So, you know, I've never hit nobody. Nobody. But my mom come after my dad with fucking knives. They took her ass to jail the other year ago. So, you know, she's still in, she ain't got fucking therapy for that. You know, she should have been, she should have been diagnosed already. Why didn't the judge make her fucking get help? That's what I'm saying. So, you know, I can get thrown out of my fucking house in this situation when I'm fucking sick. Well, not sick, but I'm having fucking problems that require specialized doctors, okay, and procedures that my insurance won't cover. And they're still trying to tell me that I need to go to the Salvation Army and sleep on a cot and go to the fucking hospital. And how do I fucking do all this and try and uh, drum up some money to make my fucking credit card bills that I incurred trying to stay alive last time I was out of the house. Now I'm really fucked. Now I'm just fucked myself good with the credit cards. I'm gonna have to go fucking bankrupt because there ain't no, even if I had a job, there ain't no way I'm able to pay this shit off. I mean, uh, so I'm gonna have to go bankrupt again. That's the only choice. And when the judge finds out what the fuck happened, she probably liable to make my fucking mom pay the fucking credit card bills. But no, I'll have to go bankrupt again. I'll just go get help from the college down there in Fayetteville, like I did the last 2 times. Uh, that happened. Well, basically the same shit happened. We were arguing at the house so much that I didn't have them make the cops make me leave. I left because the arguments between my mom and dad and fucking involving me, pulling me into it because they love pulling me fucking into it. You know, it wasn't done until we make Joey freak the fuck out and cry. You know, so they weren't fucking finished with their you know, they didn't get their adrenaline hit or their dopamine hit until they had abused their fucking child. My parents were fucking child abusers. You know, she killed my fucking brother, flushed him down the fucking toilet. She's supposed to fucking have reported that to the fucking doctor, to the hospital. So I'm not the fucking psychopath. My mother's a psychopath. And if you can't help me get her help with talking to Obi before I call Obi, because you know how I get talking about my mom, I get upset. And then it kind of seems like, you know, maybe I'm disturbed or something. Well, yeah, I am fucking disturbed. I've been disturbed for a fucking long fucking time, okay? But it's not gonna hurt nobody. I've got control over my fucking self. That bitch don't have no fucking control. Uh, she can only handle being around the police for a certain amount of time, and then when they leave, she fucking snap, you know. do whatever she does to handle her shit. But like, she wanted me to. Here's what happened, and I'll cut this off. It's 35 minutes. It's gonna take a long time to upload. She wanted me. I was outside fixing to do another little short with the sun because the sun and the clouds were all funny that morning, and the weird weather that's been going on. And she was like, "Man, are you gonna pull these? Are you gonna pull these fucking weeds and clean the gutters out?" And we were supposed to do that the next day and mow the yard and do that the next day. Well, she's out there. I don't know what the fuck she's got into, but she's out there fucking doing, doing pulling weeds or whatever. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. I said, "Mom, my rib's out. I gotta go lay down, okay?" And because the day before that, I just got it popped back in. Again, she knows I'm in pain. I don't know. She knows what a rib being out is, but we dealt with my dad for a few years, few good years, maybe almost 10 years with him having broken ribs and rib dysplasia and shit like that. And he told me that it was like pain like never you had before in your life. And yeah, it fucking hurts. That cop I was talking to didn't even know what rib out felt like. He's like, "Oh, imagine it doesn't feel real nice." I said, it it'll fucking put you down if you're not used to pain, you know. So I'm pretty good about pain, but this mother. Another thing, she was complaining that I was making grunting noises, when I get out of bed or walk down the hall, because if I move a certain way or what, it stabbed me, and hit me like a truck. So I go, I try to be quiet, but she's got super fucking saying hearing or something. I don't know what's going on with her hearing, but it's increased in the past year, and everything else about her is going. Her cognitive ability is, is, is has left the building. Elvis has left the fucking building. But with that diagnosis, those type of people, if they have any type of narcissism at all, they don't believe there's anything wrong with them. There's something wrong with you and the rest of the goddamn world, but there ain't nothing wrong with them. And I admit, I have fucking problems. Yeah, it's because of my mother's OCD. My dad's dead. I can't blame it on him no more. And do you think I'm just fucking crazy for no reason? What caused it? That's why you go to the doctor so they figure out what's causing this and to fix it. Well, you guys aren't fucking helping me fix it. So why should I fucking come? Why should I come? So you're gonna have to make all this insurance money you're earning with me coming and talking to you. You're gonna have to help me talk to Obi if she don't let me back in the house and come to you guys and get help and get some medicine. Like she said, like she lied to me she was doing. She lied to me and said she was getting medicine and she was getting help. She's not. So I thought everything was fine. Okay, she's getting help. I'm fine. I just have to put up with her until she gets some pills. And well, I was standing around waiting for that to happen as she's fucking regressing into her goddamn abusive cycle again. To her Munchausen, abusing her children for attention, right? Or whatever she gets out of it. I don't know. I don't know what she gets out of abusing me, but it's gonna stop, and she's gonna get help, or or like I said, none of y'all are gonna fucking like it when I evict her out of the house. Because you go, how the fuck did he do that? I mean, it's simple. She's fucking abusing a mentally disabled person and displacing them out of their home for the past their home for the past 40 fucking years. You can't believe me. I don't think the judge is gonna like that too well when he fucking hears my story. Because unless they get me in the hospital and get me all fucked up on some medication, I'll be able to convey my story pretty well, like I am here. And it's only taken me 40 minutes to do it, and I haven't got upset or irate or anything. And my medicine hasn't kicked in yet, and I haven't even finished my fucking cup of coffee. But I made a decision when I woke up and my feet were all fucking itching and my back, my ribs going back out again. And and whatever they got in these fucking frozen motherfucking dinners you get at the out of the store or whatever, it ain't meat no more. It ain't. I don't know what that is. It ain't meat. And you know, unless she wants to split the fresh produce and meat and stuff, she uses my money, half my money to go get. I mean, half the food and stuff's mine, or my portion of it at least. Unless she wants to prepare that so I can somehow fix it in a situation like this, because all the HUD homes that I could qualify for are way too expensive now because of the fucking markets. Even if I did have money to get one, the apartment that I'm set up to get into over by where my uncle's at, by the Oakdale, I've been signed up for a year, 2 years or longer, or years I've been on that list. And of course, when it comes up, we always turned it down. But um, it was set up for me and Nicholas to go move into that apartment. So the 1 bedroom waiting list is like a year out, and the 2 bedroom, he said, because I went over there last time I got kicked out and said I want to be on the list still. The 2 bedrooms won't be my name don't come up until September or something. So where do I go with that? I can't fucking stay in that. I can't stay in 300 something fucking a week here. And they even none of these places anymore uh, have proper uh, maintenance and stuff. It's all like this, the fucking the greasy cummy towels and shit. That you get washed out good. That what you're feeling, that silky, not on the towels, fucking semen. You know what that is, or sex oil, whatever that's on it. Um, I'm sorry, Obi, if you can see this, or the judge, fucking Michelle, I need you to forward this to the judge or whatever the fuck you got to do to get my mother help and get me back in that house before um before the end of the day's out, before 11. See, I check out of here at 11, and I ain't got nowhere to go. Squirrel's not gonna let me live at his house because you know why? Because when he was homeless and I told him I could help him and he came over, Mom run him off and wouldn't let me help him. That ruined that fucking relationship I had with my only high school buddy in town left. And I know he's he's got a good job, a construction job, but he's a little funny. But my mom, my mom has fucked this life up here for me, and she thinks she fucking kicked me out of my own fucking house, and never would get help, but has always projected that shit on me, and I never knew why I was going to get to the doctor. I didn't think that there was anything wrong with me besides getting all upset because I was being attacked from all sides of with somebody else's mental fucking disorder, with my mom and dad's, with his alcoholism and her fucking convoluted shit she's got going on. So with me, yeah, with them it was one thing after another until I snapped. I couldn't handle the schoolwork. The main thing was the shop sawdust was giving me migraines, and then on top of that, I was obviously having, uh, you know, mental effects from the teachers and the doctors should have known that it was my parents doing that, and it wasn't my fault. I wasn't fucking into illicit drugs at 14 years old when they put me on Ritalin and fucking did this to my brain. Now I got to be on Vyvanse, you know, and here that's every other day because I can't handle fucking it doing it, speed me that much. But I gotta fucking have it, or I'm not functional at all. And it's helped me, give me motivation and energy to carry on doing my reporting and stuff. But I can't make that work without support. So, Mom told me the other day, I was trying to tell her some stuff because she asked me. She asked me about the news, and I was telling her, and I said, um, my friends are really great. She goes, what's your friends say about you? I was like, what do you mean my friends tell you? My friends don't talk to you. Your friends on Facebook say that you're retarded and they only watch you because they feel sorry for you. I'm like, Mom, the people that tune into my website don't even see me. And the people on my YouTube fucking love the shit out of me and pretty much worship me as almost like a fucking god. Most of them, damn near every single one of them, whether they're Christian or fucking Luciferian or left-hand path or fucking Hindu or whatever the fuck they are, black, white, they treat me like I'm fucking Jesus fucking Christ, pretty much, without saying that, without them saying that. You go ask any one of them. Hell, ask you, Michelle. I admit that I'm a little funny. I'm like a mad scientist, right? But who wouldn't be? And let me ask you, who 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 would have gotten through this far with everybody still with all their limbs intact and their lives intact, right? So you got to give me credit for holding this fucking thing together. I'm the fucking one that held this